Cities are like giant magnets, pulling in people from all corners of the globe. They are vibrant hubs of activity, culture, and opportunity. They attract people seeking opportunity and a better life, offering the promise of jobs, education, and a higher standard of living. This influx of people brings energy and diversity, but it also brings challenges. As more people move into cities, the demand for water skyrockets. The need for water in urban areas is not just for basic survival, but also for maintaining the quality of life that city dwellers expect. Every day, millions of gallons are needed for drinking, cooking, washing, and more. Water is essential for everything from personal hygiene to public health, and the demand is ever increasing. This puts a huge strain on the existing water supply. Water treatment plants and reservoirs are working overtime to meet the needs of growing populations, but they can only do so much. Think about it, the amount of water on Earth is finite. We have the same amount of water now as we did thousands of years ago, but our population has grown exponentially. We are not making any new water. The water we have is all we will ever have, and we must manage it wisely. Yet our cities keep growing and their thirst for water keeps increasing. New buildings, new residents, and new industries all require water, adding to the demand. This imbalance between supply and demand is a major reason why water costs are rising in urban areas. As the demand outpaces the supply, the price of water inevitably goes up. The problem is especially bad in dry regions or places with limited water sources. In these areas, water scarcity is a daily reality, and the competition for water can be fierce. When there is not enough water to go around, the price naturally goes up. This can lead to difficult choices for families and businesses, who must balance their water needs with their budgets. It's a simple matter of economics. High demand and limited supply equal higher costs. But the impact of these rising costs is felt most acutely by those who can least afford it. This is something we are seeing more and more in cities around the world. From New York to Nairobi, the story is the same. Growing populations and limited water resources. As urban populations continue to swell, the pressure on water resources will only intensify. Without significant changes in how we manage and use water, the situation will become increasingly dire. We must find ways to use water more efficiently, and explore alternative sources to quench the thirst of our growing cities. Innovations in water recycling, rainwater harvesting, and desalination are just a few of the solutions that can help us meet this challenge. Many cities rely on old water systems. These systems, often hidden beneath our feet, are the lifelines of urban living, delivering water to millions of homes and businesses every day. Some pipes were laid down over a century ago. Back then, the population was smaller, and the demands on these systems were far less than what they are today. These aging systems are often plagued by leaks and inefficiencies. Over time, wear and tear take their toll, leading to frequent breakdowns and costly repairs. Think of it like a rusty old faucet. It might still work, but it's far from efficient. You might think you're saving water by turning it off tightly, but a slow drip can waste gallons over time. This is a small-scale example of a much larger problem. The same thing happens with leaky pipes in a city's water network. These leaks can go unnoticed for years, silently wasting water and money. These leaks not only waste precious water but also drive up costs. The water that escapes before it reaches its destination represents lost revenue for the city. When water escapes before it reaches homes and businesses, it means less revenue for the city. This shortfall has to be compensated somehow. To make up for these losses and fund repairs, water rates have to increase. This places a financial burden on residents and businesses alike. This creates a vicious cycle of rising costs and deteriorating infrastructure. As the system continues to age, the frequency and severity of issues only increase. Upgrading these systems is expensive. It requires significant investment in both time and resources, but the benefits far outweigh the costs. But it is an investment we must make to secure a sustainable water future for our cities. By modernizing our water infrastructure, we can ensure reliable service, reduce waste, and create a more resilient urban environment for generations to come. Climate change is making an already challenging situation even worse. The effects of global warming are far-reaching and complex, impacting various aspects of our environment and daily lives. It is affecting our water resources in unpredictable ways. As temperatures rise, evaporation rates increase, leading to reduced water levels in reservoirs and rivers. Some regions are experiencing more frequent and severe droughts. These droughts not only dry up water sources but also affect agriculture, leading to food shortages and economic stress. This leads to water shortages and drives up prices. People in urban areas are forced to rely on alternative water sources, which may not always be safe or reliable. On the other hand, some areas face more intense rainfall and flooding. These extreme weather events can overwhelm drainage systems, causing urban flooding and water contamination. This can damage water treatment plants and disrupt the supply. Floodwaters can carry pollutants and debris, making it difficult to ensure clean and safe drinking water. Climate change is not just about rising temperatures, it is about disrupting the entire water cycle. The balance between precipitation, evaporation, and water storage is being altered. This unpredictability makes it difficult for cities to plan for the future. Urban planners and engineers must consider a wide range of scenarios to ensure water security. They have to invest in expensive infrastructure to adapt to these changes. This includes building new reservoirs, upgrading water treatment facilities, and improving drainage systems. These costs are often passed on to consumers through higher water bills. As a result, the financial burden on households increases, making water access a critical issue for many urban residents. Clean, safe drinking water is essential for public health. Governments set standards and regulations to ensure water quality. These regulations often require expensive treatment processes and infrastructure upgrades. While these measures are crucial for protecting public health, they also contribute to the rising cost of water. For example, removing harmful contaminants or upgrading aging treatment plants requires significant investment. These costs are typically passed on to consumers through water rates. It's a delicate balance, ensuring access to safe and affordable water while also protecting public health. Section 5 to market water privatization and its consequences. In some cities, water services are provided by private companies rather than the government. This is called privatization. Private companies are driven by profit. They may prioritize profits over affordability, leading to higher water bills for residents. The debate over water privatization is complex and often heated. Proponents argue that private companies can bring efficiency and innovation to water management. Critics counter that access to water is a fundamental human right, not a commodity to be profited from. The impact of privatization on water costs varies widely depending on the specific contract and regulatory framework in place. Section 6. When water breaks the bank, the impact on low-income communities. Rising water costs disproportionately impact low-income households. These families already struggle to afford basic necessities. When water bills consume a larger portion of their income, it creates a significant financial burden. This can lead to difficult choices, paying for water or putting food on the table. In some cases, families may resort to using unsafe water sources to avoid high bills, putting their health at risk. This situation highlights the importance of addressing water affordability as a social justice issue. Section 7. A drop of innovation, technology's role in solving the water crisis. Technology offers hope in the face of these challenges. Innovative solutions like smart irrigation systems, leak detection sensors, and water-efficient appliances can help conserve water and reduce costs. Imagine a city where sensors detect leaks in real time, preventing water loss and saving money. Or picture homes equipped with smart appliances that optimize water usage, reducing consumption and lowering bills. These technologies have the potential to revolutionize how we manage and consume water, making it more sustainable and affordable for everyone. Section 8. Conservation Nation, changing habits for a sustainable future. Technology alone cannot solve the water crisis. We need a collective shift in our water consumption habits. Simple changes like fixing leaky faucets, using water-efficient appliances, and watering lawns wisely can make a big difference. Education and awareness campaigns can empower individuals to become water stewards. By understanding the value of water and adopting responsible practices, we can collectively reduce demand and ease the strain on our water resources. Section 9. Securing our liquid gold, a call for investment and action. Water is not just a commodity, it is the lifeblood of our planet and our cities. Addressing the challenges of rising water costs requires a multifaceted approach. We need strategic investments in infrastructure upgrades, innovative technologies, and sustainable water management practices. We need policies that promote conservation, affordability, and equitable access to this precious resource. The future of our cities and indeed our planet depends on our ability to secure our liquid gold.